allow me first to congratulate you on your purchase of a U.S. Industrial Machinery press brake. At this time, I'd like to cover some of the common features on these machines. SICK 4000 light curtain, touch screen, CNC controller, which is a Windows CE based, stock arms, disappearing stops. The machine also comes with a Mitsubishi PLC, comes with Mitsubishi frequency controllers, Telemecanique contactors. Any component found in the electrical cabinet can be found locally in your city or in the United States, or we stock all electrical components of this machine. All hydraulic valves can be purchased in the United States. They're universally designed, and we also stock all hydraulic valves. All U.S. industrial press brakes come with a stabilizing torsion bar, as seen. All U.S. industrial press brakes comes with a bag gauge with adjustable fingers, as shown. Let me cover the control panel. This is your power indicator light. The key switch is part of your start circuit. It has to be to the on position for the motor to start, which we covered earlier in start procedure. This is your motor start button, motor stop. Emergency stop, selector knob. This selector switch, well, if in that position, you can jog the machine using the buttons or the pedal, the foot pedals, up or down. The machine, the ram will not raise if the selector knob is in this position unless you hit the up pedal. If in this position, which is auto return, the ram will automatically return after it has reached a given dwell time that you have established in either single or auto run mode. This button is your CNC start, which you will use in single and auto run. It is not necessary in the manual mode. This is your CNC stop button, which will allow you, after you hit your stop, to make changes to your CNC. Press brakes come with tooling for training purposes. The bed has a tang groove cut in it to accept any tooling you may already have or may purchase for customized purposes, which can also, you can call us on and we can help assist you and help you through the purchase of. This is a 9-way die, so it's very versatile for what you may intend for use. The die can be rotated from die to die using the loops that will come in your accessory box. You simply lower your ram, you will hook the loop onto your ram and your die, raise the ram, the die will lift with it. At that point, you will rotate your die to the die that you have selected for what purpose you intend, lower it down, lock it in, align it to your punch, and you're ready to run. All U.S. industrial machinery press brakes comes with a pressure gauge located over your electrical cabinet. On machines that do not have the auto crown option, you have a remote pressure adjustment valve. This adjustment valve, as you see, increase and decrease. If you need more pressure, you can increase it. If you need less, decrease it. It's not recommended that you take it under 1200 psi because you need so much pressure to raise your ram. So you will be adjusting your pressure as needed based on thickness of metal, the V-die that you're using, and the length of the metal needed. Your main pressure relief or your main relief valve is set at a given pressure, and when this valve is turned all the way in, you can achieve the full pressure. It's not recommended to run your machine on full pressure if you're running lighter gauge or smaller pieces of metal. We're now showing the R-axis feature, which is an option, and this R-axis allows the bag gauge to move up and down in a vertical motion. This is an option on the U.S. Industrial Machinery press brakes. It's the auto crown option. What this does, or its purpose, is so that when you bend long lengths of metal, you can achieve the same angle over the entire length. This is a pressure gauge. It's located over your electrical cabinet on a machine that is equipped with auto crown. You will not have a pressure adjustment. The pressure will be achieved by the computer. The computer will determine the pressure needed to bend the length, thickness of metal using whatever die and punch you have chosen. Before you start up your machine, you want to ensure that your machine has a proper oil level. This is your oil level gauge / temperature gauge. You will want your oil level 1/2 to 3/4 full. It will tell you in your manual how many gallons of oil is needed for your particular machine. At this point, I'd like to go over what is necessary to start your pump, startup procedure. On your rear gate, there's an interlock switch. The door must be closed completely and the switch must be made before your machine will start. You will then turn on your power at this point. Next, you'll have to ensure that both E-stops are open. Turn your key to the on position. You will at that point turn the motor on, turn it off to check rotation of your pump motor. So let me recap. To do an initial startup, ensure the rear gate is closed, both E-stops are open, the key is on, start the pump, ensure rotation is proper.